There are places on our planet that exist almost as a whisper. They linger at the edge of the world, far from the noise and rush of modern life, where the wind carries secrets and the horizon seems endless. Tuvalu is one such place. Tucked away in the heart of the Pacific, it is a nation that many have never heard of, yet it holds a quiet magic all its own. Scattered like jewels across the Pacific, Tuvalu's islands are painted in nature's most brilliant shades. Each atoll and islet is a brushstroke of green and blue, surrounded by the vast embrace of the ocean. The turquoise water is so clear you can see the coral reefs teeming with life below. Fish dart between the corals, and the sunlight dances on the sandy floor, illuminating a world that feels untouched and pure. White, powdery sand and swaying coconut palms frame a world of profound, simple beauty. The beaches stretch on, inviting you to slow down and listen to the gentle rhythm of the waves. Here, peace reigns. The air moves slowly, and life follows the rhythm of the sun and tide. Time seems to pause, allowing you to breathe deeply and truly be present in the moment. There are no crowds, no towering buildings, just the rustle of palm fronds and the endless sky. The horizon is open and the land feels both ancient and alive. Tuvaluans live in close harmony with the ocean, their lives shaped by its gifts and its power. Fishing, gathering, and sharing from the sea are woven into daily life, connecting each generation to the tides. Their warmth and knowledge of the land and sea are passed down through stories and traditions. Elders teach the young not just how to survive, but how to cherish and respect their fragile home. To visit Tuvalu is to witness a deep, ancient relationship between people and their island home. It is a place where family and community are at the heart of everything, and where every sunset feels like a blessing. But this paradise is fragile. Rising sea levels threaten its very existence. The ocean that gives so much can also take it away, inch by inch, wave by wave. The highest point is only a few meters above the waves. This is a present danger, not a distant one. Every storm, every high tide, brings new uncertainty to the people of Tuvalu. Tuvalu's story is one of breathtaking beauty and heartbreaking urgency. It is a reminder that paradise can be vulnerable, and that the fate of these islands is tied to choices made far beyond their shores. It reminds us what we stand to lose if we fail to protect our shared planet. Tuvalu's whisper on the Pacific wind calls us to listen, to care, and to act, before its song is lost forever. The waters surrounding Tuvalu are its lifeblood, sustenance, playground, and protector. For generations, the ocean has shaped every aspect of life here, from the rhythms of daily routines to the stories passed down through families. It is a constant presence, both gentle and fierce, that defines the very identity of this atoll nation. The lagoons shimmer in every shade of blue and green, alive with darting fish and graceful sea turtles. These tranquil waters are a sanctuary, teeming with life and beauty, inviting both locals and visitors to marvel at their wonders. Here, the delicate balance of nature is on full display. Healthy lagoons are vital for the island's survival. They act as natural barriers, nurturing marine life and protecting the land from the relentless tides. Without them, Tuvalu's future would be uncertain. Beyond the calm, the open Pacific is vast and powerful, home to leaping dolphins and flying fish. Its endless horizon is both a source of awe and a reminder of nature's might, stretching far beyond what the eye can see. The ocean provides food and shapes Tuvaluan culture. Every meal, every celebration, and every tradition is touched by the sea's bounty, connecting people to their environment in profound ways. Fishermen know its moods and bounty, continuing traditions that have lasted centuries. Their skills are honed by experience, passed from elders to youth, ensuring that the wisdom of the sea endures. Coral reefs built over millennia protect the islands and shelter countless species. These living fortresses are the guardians of Tuvalu, absorbing the force of waves and nurturing a vibrant underwater world. Snorkeling here reveals a world of intricate coral and vibrant marine life. Each dive is a journey into a realm of color and movement, where every creature plays a role in the ecosystem's delicate harmony. But this ecosystem is fragile, sensitive to temperature and acidity, an early warning for our oceans. The changes here are a signal to the world, urging us to protect what remains before it is lost. Children learn to swim before they can walk, reading the tides and weather as second nature. Their bond with the sea is instinctive, woven into the fabric of their upbringing and daily life. This deep knowledge is a treasure, born of necessity and love for the sea. It is a living heritage, shared from one generation to the next, ensuring that the wisdom of the ocean endures. Yet this world faces unprecedented threats from far beyond its shores. Rising seas and changing climates challenge the resilience of both people and nature, testing the strength of traditions and the adaptability of the community. The connection between Tuvaluans and the ocean is both their strength and their vulnerability. In the face of uncertainty, their unity and respect for the sea offer hope, a reminder that the future of Tuvalu and of our oceans depends on the choices we make today. Tuvalu is one of the world's smallest and least visited nations, a scattering of coral atolls adrift in the heart of the Pacific Ocean. Its remoteness is legendary, and for many, it remains a place only seen on maps or in dreams. Its isolation preserves its authenticity, sheltering Tuvalu from the rush of modern tourism and the noise of the outside world. Here, there are no sprawling resorts or crowded beaches, just a genuine connection with the land, the sea, and the people who call this place home. Life moves at its own gentle pace, shaped by tides and tradition. Arriving in Funafuti, the capital, feels like stepping into a tranquil, minimalist world of sand, sea, and sky. The air is warm and salty, and the horizon seems to stretch on forever, unbroken by city skylines. The islands themselves are narrow ribbons of land, with the restless Pacific's waves on one side and the calm embrace of turquoise lagoons on the other. Each atoll is a delicate balance between land and water, always at the mercy of the elements. Walking these beaches brings a profound sense of solitude and reflection. The sky above is vast, the stars brilliant, and the only sounds are the gentle lapping of waves and the whisper of the wind. Here you feel both small and infinite. Everything here is intimate. Community is the heart of life. Neighbors know each other by name, and every gathering is a celebration of togetherness. The main road doubles as an airport runway, and in the evenings transforms into a communal playground where children run free and families come together to share stories and laughter. Families gather, children play, and laughter fills the air, a daily ritual of connection that weaves the community closer with each sunset. This smallness is both Tuvalu's charm and its vulnerability. The same qualities that make it enchanting also leave it exposed to the world's changing tides. Its story is not widely known. Its voice is easily drowned out on the world stage, where larger nations often dominate the conversation. Yet, Tuvalu's message is urgent and clear. Tuvalu asks only for the right to exist, to continue its peaceful way of life, and to protect the traditions that have shaped its people for generations. Its uniqueness is a double-edged sword, a source of breathtaking beauty and a reason for its peril, as rising seas threaten to erase this tapestry of sand and sky. Tuvalu is a fragile jewel the world has long overlooked, a place where the future hangs in the balance, shimmering between hope and uncertainty. Daily life in Tuvalu is woven from tradition, community, and faith. The concept of Fail Kolo, shared community, means resources and decisions are collective. Cooperation is everywhere, from building homes to preparing feasts. Weaving, music, and dance are living traditions, passed down through generations. Pulaka pits, ingeniously dug for freshwater farming, sustain families through drought and storms. Each family tends its own pit, a legacy of resilience and care for the land. The church is the heart of village life, Sundays filled with hymns and reflection. This spiritual foundation strengthens communal bonds. Community spirit, living tradition, and deep faith give Tuvaluans their remarkable grace and resilience. Beneath Tuvalu's idyllic surface, a silent crisis unfolds. Rising seas, driven by distant industrial activity, threaten the nation's very foundation. King tides now regularly flood the islands, saltwater poisons crops, and freshwater supplies shrink. Pulaka pits are contaminated, forcing reliance on rainwater and costly desalination. Homes and graveyards erode, washing away history and heritage. Coral reefs bleach and die, endangering marine life and weakening natural defenses. Fish populations decline and storms grow more intense. For Tuvaluans, this is an existential threat. They are on the front line of a crisis they did not cause. Conversations here are about survival, not just carbon footprints. To lose Tuvalu would be to lose a unique culture and a way of life tied to this land. Imagine knowing your homeland may not exist for your grandchildren. This is the burden Tuvaluans carry, a moral question for us all. Our carbon emissions fuel the rising seas that threaten these islands. Empathy is essential. Feel their joy and their fear, their community and their loss. This is a human rights issue. Tuvaluans have a right to their home and culture. Their struggle puts a human face on climate change. Tuvalu is a warning for the world. If it disappears, others will follow. Yet the people remain resilient, adapting and raising their voices internationally. They are not passive victims, but proud warriors for their home. We have a moral obligation to listen, stand with them, and act before it's too late. Visiting Tuvalu is more than a holiday. It's a chance to witness a unique culture on the brink of change. Travel here with respect and a desire to learn. Support the local economy by staying in guest houses, eating local food, and hiring local guides. Responsible tourism empowers the community and shows they are not forgotten. Seeing climate change's impact firsthand transforms the crisis from abstract to personal. This experience can inspire advocacy and action back home. Tread lightly, conserve water, avoid plastics, and respect customs. A visit is a privilege, an invitation into a community's home. Travel with purpose and help carry Tuvalu's story to the world. Tuvalu's story must not fade away. It must become a call to action. Spread awareness. Talk about Tuvalu, share its story, and amplify its voice. Support organizations working for climate justice and vulnerable communities. Donate, volunteer, and help fund adaptation projects. Demand bold action from governments, advocate for emissions cuts and support for affected nations. Write, protest, and make climate action a priority. The fate of Tuvalu tests our commitment to justice and sustainability. Examine your own habits. Every choice matters. This is about collective responsibility, not individual guilt. Tuvalu's story should inspire us to act with urgency and compassion. Tuvalu's fate is deeply connected to us all. It mirrors the state of our planet. Protecting places like Tuvalu is self-preservation, not just charity. When a culture like Tuvalu's is lost, we all lose a piece of our shared story. Preserving these islands maintains the rich tapestry of life on Earth. The challenge is great, but so is our capacity for compassion and cooperation. Let Tuvalu's courage inspire us to demand more from our leaders and ourselves. Let's not be the generation that watched a nation disappear. Visit Tuvalu if you can, share its story, support its cause. Let these fragile islands remind us what we're fighting to protect. Tuvalu's survival would be a symbol of hope for our planet and all who inhabit it.